Okay, guys, welcome back to another edition of Road Trippin with the Rudes.
What to watch Wednesday?
So this time we watched the movie Scoob, which is Scooby Doo. It just came out this past weekend, so we wanted to get a review out there, just to just because it's pretty new. So, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's a great way to let you know if you haven't seen it already, if it's worth seeing. Before we get into it, though, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure, if you haven't done so already, to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button for this video, and be sure that hit that notification bell for What to Watch Wednesday. Definitely helps you with what you'll be doing for your weekend.
So, what did you think about the movie?
So, much better than the latest Scooby-Doo's, like the live action ones. I thought those were a little off. This one I thought was really cute. It was like an origin story because I don't know, and comment down below if you did, but I never knew how Scooby became a part of the crew and that whole dynamic, how he got his name and so forth. So
Yeah.
The movie starts there,
Right.
which was really cool.
Yep.
Initially,
They came out the gate with California Love, so they had me right there with the music.
the music, yeah. And it was one of those that you couldn't tell what time period it was in, because you knew like Scooby and you knew like the Mystery Machine, but then there was like some modern technology in there, but not too modern. So I thought that was good.
Well, they talked about Netflix passwords and stuff like that, so I think it was current time, because when they came back, the Mystery Machine was like brand new. It wasn't that old piece of junk.
It started with the old one though.
Yeah,
so
right.
I guess they were keeping up with the times. It didn't seem dated to me,
right.
Which was good.
Yep.
The animation threw me off at first. The way it's done, I don't know. I'm not an Imagineer. But it just visually threw me off at first until I saw Velma. And like Velma's like my favorite anyway, and she was just so cute. But then seeing her like with this level of detail and like the facial expressions more, that sold me on the animation.
Did you like the animation or not?
At first I was like, In the first few minutes, it was like weird to get used to, if that makes sense. Comment down below if you're somebody that has a certain vision in your mind and then it takes a while to get adjusted.
Yeah, it was like super computer generated.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind it. It was okay to me.
It was like getting adjusted to new Viv from old on Viv. Comment down below if you get that comparison. But once I did get used to it, Velma was just so cute. The whole crew was really cute.
Yeah. No, they did a good job with the characters. I was wondering if they were going to make Shaggy a stoner. I don't think they really went that route. Like, I know the original, like Scooby-Doo, he was definitely like a stoner.
But we didn't know it at that time, I don't think. So I think what they focused also on was the kind of like the laid back California vibe.
Yeah.
Which is great when you're, somebody from up east and you're uptight. It was kind of fun to see that laid back vibe.
Yeah. How about the storyline?
Storyline was good. Yeah. They had were those two new characters? Because I don't remember seeing them. Blue Falcon.
Yeah, I never heard of them. Unless they were in the movies leading up to this one. I
didn't. So we don't want to give too much away.
Yeah.
But there are two new characters, and I really like them. One of them was giving me Valkyrie vibes.
Three, actually, if you include the dog.
Yeah. So three new characters, and again, the one was giving me Valkyrie vibes. So it was cool to see that. And then it was like just a Hanna-Barbera reunion.
Yep.
So anybody that is into Easter eggs, if you check for them, comment down below if you do, because I know I do. There were some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it really made me think, hey, Hanna-Barbera could make a comeback.
Yeah. Yeah, they had some good characters. I feel like.
The casting was good. Um, there's one Hanna-Barbera fave that came about towards the middle of the movie, and they casted him perfectly. Like, once you hear the voice, you're just like, oh, this makes absolute sense.
Yeah.
I feel like Dick Dastardly is like their most famous villain. Is that
Yeah,
right?
he like went across platforms. Like Dick Dastardly was in like Bullwinkle. He was in all of them.
He makes an appearance, as does some scenes of clips of some other ones. So I thought it was good. It wasn't too long. It wasn't too drawn out. And I think that's could happen sometimes when you're doing a mystery movie for children.
Yeah.
But no, the length of time was good. It was watchable.
Yeah, I would even watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would watch it again. It was a fun movie. It was fun. It was a fun movie. You get to see, I don't want to give nothing away. So
this is what I will say. Those that remember watching Hanna-Barbera cartoons growing up, this is a great intro for your kiddos to get some insight.
I guarantee you, Ava and Ella didn't know why we were hyped when we seen certain people.
Certain people, yeah.
Yeah, they probably just
certain
thought
characters, we're saying people, but there were people in our lives when we were little.
So they probably just thought it was part of the Scooby-Doo movie instead of them being characters of their own.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was like a Hanna-Barbera reunion, and it's one of those you didn't know you needed it until it happened. So now I'm like, hey, let's resurrect USA Network and bring back Hanna-Barbera.
With that animation, though, if they bring it back with that new type animation, it'd probably be fire.
Yes. Cool soundtrack. There aren't any songs that you're going to walk away with. There isn't, this isn't going up for an Oscar nod. But it was fun, lighthearted. The mystery part of it is what I really liked, because if you have kiddos that are, in that 6 to 7 year age and they're not yet sold on Harry Potter, but are into kind of the mystery piece, I will say Scooby-Doo always has good mystery books. So I've got a series that we've had from Ava, and now having had watched the Scooby-Doo or Scoob with Ella, we can now incorporate that in her summer reading. So I think that's good. I wouldn't be mad if they came out with another one.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad. So, how many tire tracks would you give this movie?
So there is some watchability. It's not like, okay, it's going to be in heavy rotation. But it was a cute movie. I really liked the fact that it was cool to be smart. It was cool to be curious. So I give it 2.5 tire tracks.
Oh, that's kind of low.
I don't think so. I think I don't know. Maybe I'm just
I'll give it 3. I'll give it 3.
I don't know.
Like a half point is that much more, but
no, but
I give it 3.
It absolutely is something to watch. It's something that you can watch with the kiddos,
and it'll keep the kids' attention.
It will keep their attention, and not for nothing, it's something to watch by yourself. Just to, again, it's one of those you didn't know you needed it until it came along, and you're like. And you're like, man, why didn't they think of this sooner?
And just to see something, and just to see something new during this time that we've been, in the house.
But to see some of your old faves,
yeah.
So I think it's one of those that was just back in the folds of the brain, and to see some of the Hanna-Barbera characters, it was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that person.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that was cool. Not giving away the story, but the kind of like the backdrop of it. Following this movie, it immediately made me think of Beverly Hills Chihuahua, which is another oldie but goodie. Ava used to love that movie, but Ella had never seen it. So after we had watched Scoob, we went for 2 movies, and they sat through both, but we watched Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I think it was fun because of the kind of history of the role of the Chihuahua in Mexico and so forth. So
I
it
never
made me
seen
think
that.
about that.
That was a good movie too.
Yes. Yeah. So definitely something to watch this weekend. And if you're looking for something else to watch, check out Beverly Hills Chihuahua if you have not, because that is a good one. Now, I'm not sure that it's on Disney Plus yet. We still have the DVD. Don't judge. But that is one to watch. Comment down below if there's anything else that you want us to check out. We are digging in the vault, so we'll have some next week from some of the older Disney movies, kind of piggybacking onto Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yep. We've got a list. We're voting on it. The votes are still coming in.
So overall, I think it was a really good movie for those dog lovers. It will definitely tug at your heart too. Watching, I think it being kind of an origin story. That's the only way it kind of gives you the history, and seeing the relationship between Scooby and Shaggy blossom and like develop. It definitely makes you think of how so many of us had our best friends were our dogs growing up. I can think of all of my friends, and I know of all of their family pets. So comment down below if you had a Scoob and Shag type relationship, but it was so sweet. And again, it was really good to see the curiosity, and then kind of like the intelligence celebrated. Velma was a trailblazer, and one of my favorite scenes was the RBJ reference.
Yeah.
I thought that was just too cute. But overall, and Fred was good too. Like every character, they gave it more depth.
Yeah.
Gave them more depth. Like I said, if you saw the live action ones, I just wasn't a fan. Comment down below if you were, but I just wasn't a fan. And so I thought this was a good way to kind of bring back the Mystery Machine crew that I remembered.
Yeah. This one was good. I watched it the whole way through. Maybe took a little nap part way through it, but other than that, it was a good movie.
Yeah, I definitely say, it's fun to watch this weekend with the family. And like I said, if you guys are up for a double feature, check out Beverly Hills Chihuahua. That's a good one. But overall, good movie. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to What to Watch Wednesday. Let us know. If you have not or do not already, please be sure to follow us on Instagram. Mm-hmm. It is at Road Trippin with the Roots. That is where you'll see the poll so that you can bet. Whew. So I've been watching the Michael Jordan thing. You can vote on what movie we should review next. Please be sure to follow us on Facebook at Road Trippin with the Roots, and also TikTok. So, fun fact, TikTok is definitely and our TikTok is at Road Trippin with the Roots. Mm-hmm. And TikTok is where the girls kind of get to really do their creativeness and express themselves. Ava has a TikTok out there with over 60,000 views involving her styling a Mango's hair.
Yeah, we'll never understand it.
We're not making this up. But hey, you know what? She loved it. Everybody else is loving it. Yep. So be sure to join us. We are working on a one-stop shop for all things Rudes, including a new blog. So can't wait to connect with you guys on that. But until the next time,
keep virtual tripping.
Bye, guys.